Okay, it's me and Michael Myers here again. Sorry Michael didn't come around for about 40 years later than most of these films, but no, we'll give him 30 years. Anyway, I'm reviewing the Mill Creek's Entertainment's 50 Horror Movie Classic 12 DVD set that you can find on Amazon.com. I have nothing to do with the company. This isn't really a marketing video. I'm strictly reviewing these videos because if you want to score this collection, it might help you weed out the ones you really want to see and the ones you don't. I will say it's a fabulous deal for 50 movies, and a lot of these are must-see films, not necessarily only for horror movie buffs, but anybody that wants an education in really good cinema. Some of these movies like Fritz Lang's Metropolis and Nosferatu the Vampire, I mean, you've got to check these out. La Notre Dame de Paris with Lon Chaney, The Hunchback of Notre Dame, rather. These are fantastic movies in this collection. Anyway, let's get back to this film, number 43. It's called Bloodlust. This is a 1959 film starring Robert Reed. And Bloodlust is a good horror film. Has a unique story about a guy who likes to hunt these unfortunate victims that stumble onto his private island. Yes, this is a hunter hunting other humans. One thing about this movie, it's hard to believe that some of these victims, like these male victims, don't pounce on this hunter guy. Because in a lot of the scenes, the hunter's just kind of talking and looking the other way about how he's going to kill these guys. Well, you'd think that they would jump on him then, but they don't. But, at any rate, the film has a good plot. I mean, some of the women scream and scream and scream, and that can be a little annoying. It can grate on your nerves at times. But there are some really eerie scenes in here. There's a couple of really neat-looking sets. The film and picture quality are good. So one thumb up for Bloodlust, 1959.
Oh, yes. There's one thing more I'd like to have you see before you go. You'll notice that this niche has room for 3 or even 4 trophies. And there you have it. I think it'll be wonderful sport. Don't you?
Listen, Mr. Below, fun's fun. But if you think we're going to be the clay pigeons in your shooting gallery, you're just a little far out.
Take it easy, Johnny. You must be kidding. I mean, there must be an explanation for all of this, isn't there? Well, isn't there?
I think I've made myself quite clear.
But you can't mean that you're going to Johnny and Pete like you did those others? As if they're animals?
Animals? No, not like animals. I'm going to hunt them as men. Men of brains and cunning. Just as I stalked and hunted men when I was in the army.